Sure, you may be able to hear just how crispy the McDonald's Crispy Juicy Tender Chicken Sandwich is, but that's just the beginning. The full Crispy Juicy Tender experience comes after you take your first bite. But why stop there? Order ahead on the app and get medium fries and soft drink for free. Now that's a deal that tastes even better than it sounds.
Valid 8:30 to 9:19, 10:11 to 10:31, and 11:22 to 12:21. Valid one time per week. McDonald's app download and registration required.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jay Delsing joins us now on 101 ESPN. He joins us every Friday, and today we had Greg Amsinger at Jay's normal time. So Jay joining us a little bit later, but it's always good to hear your voice, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I can't believe you're a gloater on the fight. I mean, you're the best there is. You gotta be better.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, Jay, we appreciate you.
Yes. I really can't be much better in the fight. So you just say I have to act better, right?
No, I just can't believe you can remember everything, man. I don't know how the hell you do it.
Hey, Jay, I have a question for you. I know that the golf doesn't want to compete with football, but this is my favorite time of year to play. So even though the pro golfers, aren't doing big things this year, is this your favorite time of year to play in St. Louis too?
Oh yeah, Randy, it's amazing how empty a lot of the golf courses become in September, October, and it's our. I tell people we have 15 minutes of good weather here, and this is our 15 minutes. I mean, and the golf courses are usually in some of the best shape they've been in. The heat is kind of settled down, so the greens aren't quite as stressed out. I'm amazed at how open most of the golf courses are, even though the weather's great.
And, Jay, do you have a tip for anybody, how something maybe you put in your golf bag or something you do to adjust your game when the temperatures go down?
Oh, my gosh, Michelle, I've never heard that before. You know, what's interesting is with Tiger coming into golf and so much money being dumped into the game, there is so much more information at our fingertips now than when I played. And one of the things that's interesting, Michelle, is that when it gets cooler, especially under 80 degrees, this modern-day golf ball doesn't perform nearly as well as it does when it's warmer.
Huh.
And so one of the things that people can do when it does get cooler is definitely hit more club, take more club, because the ball, it's just a fact.
Oh, no.
You're breaking up.
You're breaking up, Jay.
Oh, no.
Can you hear us?
I was very interested in that answer, too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I can blame my golf game on yesterday.
In the fall, yeah.
That's right. The modern ball just not suited.
I really hit the driver well yesterday.
Jay, can you hear us now?
I hear you guys.
Well, we're not hearing you very well.
But we'll get this fixed. Emily, if you can just pick it up so that you can hear him. But I wasn't aware of that.
I wasn't either. With all the technology in the game, I figured they'd make every advancement with weather and clubs and everything else that goes into it.
So 80 degrees is the threshold. And we need to find out from Jay when we get him back what the ball is that you need to switch to when it's less than 80 degrees. If there is a ball that you switch to. Like he said, maybe there isn't because you just take an extra club.
I really hit the ball well yesterday off the tee, and my iron game, Randall, was pathetic. Pathetic yesterday. So I'm gonna blame it on the ball.
I played last week.
It had to be the ball, not me.
I played last week, and I was the opposite. I was terrible off the tee, and my irons were okay.
I think we just gave everyone in St. Louis a little tip for if their golf game is not doing well.
Blame the golf ball.
Blame the golf ball and the temperatures.
All right, that's how you do it.
Jay is back. So you the last thing that we heard was club up a little bit because the ball, when it's cooler, doesn't fly as far.
No, it's true, and sorry about the phone. As soon as I got a new phone, it doesn't work in my home. So, it's just crazy. But, yeah, no, so that's one of the things that is absolutely true. And I was surprised by it, although as I look back at some of my career and when I played in the summer, I was like, gosh, I always hit the ball a little further, especially off the irons in the summertime. So that is definitely a real thing, you guys.
You mentioned Tiger Woods in your previous statement, and I just have not heard or seen or read a lot about Tiger. So when you were playing in the Ascension, did anybody bring his name up in just casual conversation? Hey, what's going on with Tiger? Or do we, you're having a debate with some of the pros and you're sitting there going, boy, I wonder if he's ever going to play again. Have you heard anything about Tiger Woods?
I have, Danny. I sent him a couple of bottles of wine and through his agent, Mark Steinberg, and I just try to stay in touch every couple of months. And brutal rehab that he's going through, much harder than anything he's ever had to do ever before. But I really believe he's going to play again. I don't know
That's
how
awesome.
well he's going to play again, but I really do believe he's going to play again. I was actually thinking, and I said this on my show, and I was 100% wrong, which we are most of the time on my show. I thought he might do something at the Ryder Cup and maybe just make some sort of cameo appearance. But it shows me that his rehab isn't as far along as at least I had hoped. And so he just sent a bunch of text messages and some videos to the boys. But, guys, the Ryder Cup was amazing to me. I don't know if you guys got to watch it or not.
Got to watch some of it. Baseball obviously was in full swing, and I think the Ryder Cup, and I don't know if you guys agree with this, and Jay, obviously you would have more expertise than us, but I do think it brings in the casual fan, the one that may only tune in on a back nine on a Sunday at a normal PGA event. I find it riveting because everything's on the line and there's so much pride, and the crowds are different. The crowds are into it. It's not your normal, kind of sitting back on your hands crowd. That's what makes it so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And very seldom do you see a crowd so united in one direction or another. And it's the same way for the Euros when we're playing on the European soil. But, guys, what it did was it brought out – we had so many young players step forth. Morikawa, Cantlay, Schauffele, all these guys. I really think it's a signal for a change in the U.S. golf, and I really think you're going to see differences in Ryder Cups in the U.S., become more competitive, I should say. We've pretty much got our asses handed to us over the last 15 years or so and only won a couple of times. And these young guys don't have any regard for that history, and they're not nervous, and they're really good. And I got to say, one of the things that was also really impressive was the very first match of the very first day. Jordan Spieth was playing with Justin Thomas, and one of the American fans were really giving it to the Euros, Sergio and Rahm, and he got in their face and said, "Listen, we don't want that. We just want, it's okay to be cheering and to be raucous and everything, but some of these fans, you guys, get so damn personal and just the things they say is just out of bounds." And I thought it was pretty awesome that Spieth got into the fans' face, and he also got into John Caddy's face when they had a little problem about where his ball had crossed the margin of the hazard. So it was really spirited, but I thought it was really well done, and obviously the red, white, blue just squashed them. It's great.
Hey, Jay, one more thing that intrigued me was that DJ, Dustin Johnson, became kind of the leader of that young group. They all revere him. And in the past, it's always been Tiger and Phil and the older golfers. And now DJ is the old man of that group and apparently really accepted the leadership mantle both on and off the course.
He does, Randy, and he's got such an interesting personality and mental side to him where very little bothers him. When I had Wayne Gretzky on the show, we talked about that, and Wayne said he had never seen an athlete that was so able to forget things so quickly. And DJ, and it's, whether he's got the mental acuity or not, it works great for him. And the guys really looked up to him, and he went 5-0, which, I mean, there's only been, I think, 3 or 4 people in the history of the Ryder Cup that have ever done that. And having a team like Morikawa and DJ play together where Dustin drives it just great and Morikawa's irons are so good, it's a formidable team.
Jay, it's always great to hear your voice. Thanks so much for the time. Who do we have coming up on the show on Sunday?
You know what? It's just John Perlis and I talking a little bit about how to winterize your game, how to get ready for the colder weather, and what to do and how to do it, and where to go to get some lessons to kind of work on your game, maybe get fit for a new set of clubs.
I need that info, so I'll be tuned in on Sunday morning. Thank you so much, Jay. Talk to you soon.
Have a great day, guys.
You too. Our buddy Jay Delsing joining us talking golf on 101 ESPN.
Are you in excruciating pain brought on by your son, daughter, or spouse suffering from addiction? You are not alone. If you call Recovery Centers of America today at 1-888-RECOVERY, your whole family can begin to recover. At Recovery Centers of America at St. Charles, your loved one will be treated with care by expert addiction professionals, while family programming will give you support and healing so that you can recover as well. RCA accepts insurance, provides transportation, and offers intervention services. Call 1-888-RECOVERY now.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code PHIL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PHIL.